What is up, everybody? It's CJ Plays here, and I'm back with another Sims 3 world overview, and today we're going to be looking at Lost Wages. This is a world by Damien F519, and I actually got the opportunity to work on this world. So I built a couple of houses, and I also built a casino in this world, so I am really excited to show that off for y'all today. By the way, it's everything in this neighborhood, if you were wondering. Now, this world is kind of like a Las Vegas inspired world, you know, like a desert city with a bunch of casinos and places to gamble and stuff like that. So I am really excited to check everything out. So I did have a beta version of this world as I was working on my own builds, but I purposely did not look around that much because I did not want the surprise of all the lots to be ruined for me. So I don't really even know what a lot of these lots look like. I did see some of the casinos though, just to kind of get an idea about how to make mine, but I have not seen any of the other lots. So everything is going to be like super genuine. Now, this world uses every single expansion pack. You're going to also need Lucky Palms, the Let It Ride roulette table, the Dead Man's Hand poker table, the Triple Rich slot jackpot slot machine, and you're gonna also need the boardwalk set from the Sims 3 store and the World of Wonder set. All of this stuff will be on the download page, so if you kind of forgot what I just said, all of the information will be on the download page. Also, you're gonna need some free stored content off of the Sims 3 website, and a complete list of all that stuff will be on the download page as well. Oh, and there's also a save file for this world. So if you want to have Sims that already live here when you play, there is an official save file for this world. But I'm just looking at the empty version since I'm only really looking at builds today. All right, well, let's just go ahead and get into it, y'all. I don't even know where I want to start, if I'm being completely honest. You know what? Maybe I could start at the casino that I built. It's kind of at the far end of the world, but I guess this will be a good place to kind of start, I guess. All right, y'all, so we're down here at the Diamond Arch Casino. This is a build that I worked on. So right off the bat, you might notice that there is a tower. Gargamel asked me to make sure that I had a tower for this kind of lot. That way the resort could work properly. Normally, I don't really use towers, but I put it here. But as you can see, I went with a nice modern aesthetic with this one. I kind of wanted something kind of fancy, something kind of elegant, and I used these arch objects. These are from Showtime, I believe. They're actually like single objects, but I put two together to kind of make like a big arch, and I think that looks so cool from the entranceway. Now, outside of the lot, though, you have a nice pool. You have some poolside bars. There's a pool waterfall. There's a couple places to lounge out here as well. You have a food stand out here as well. Of course, we have our little like resort tower. And then once you go inside of the building, you have like a little lobby section so you can sit down here if you want to. There are some roulette tables and card tables and stuff like that in here. There is a check-in desk in the corner. There's a lot of slot machines. I wanted to make sure that your Sims had a lot because if you ever played with the slot machines, some Sims will hog the machine and will not let it go. So I ended up putting a whole bunch of them in here just so, everyone could gamble. I also put a couple of bubble blowing machines in here just so your Sims can have something to do. And then over here is where the bar is, and I also put a bunch of buffet tables in here just so your Sims can have a wide selection of food to eat. There's also tables in here as well, and that's pretty much everything for downstairs. So when you go upstairs though, the first room that you'll see is like a little mini arcade. I kind of wanted some fun stuff for your Sims to do here, so there are some arcade cabinets, there's a stereo, a couple of foosball tables in here. I have a claw machine and some whack-a-gnome objects, so I kind of just wanted like a lot of fun stuff to do. And then when you go down the hallway, I put a couple of computer desks in here because a lot of resorts in real life will have those. So, I kind of just gave you two. You can always bring a laptop if you want, but there are two here if you want to use them. And then everything else is basically just rooms. So basically this is like a room for a couple of kids, and there's a toy box in here. Going over this way, there is a bed and a crib. I was trying to be considerate of like different family types, so like maybe you could bring your baby here and the baby could sleep in the crib. There's also like this bedroom that doesn't have a crib, and then there's also this room in the corner with a single bed. There is like a little lobby up here, and then we have a couple bathrooms and a couple of showers in this room. But that's pretty much everything for the resort. I really am pleased with how this turned out. It took me a couple of hours, but I think it turned out super nice, so hopefully y'all like it. But now let's keep moving on, y'all. So why don't we just check out the beach? I didn't even know there was a beach right beside it. This is called the Gold Nugget Lake South, and then we also have the Gold Nugget Lake North. So I guess it's like a beach slash fishing spot. I need to see what this looks like. So down here, I see a couple of lounge chairs. There's a lifeguard stand out here as well. There's a chess table, and then you have some bathrooms. So let's just open these up for a second. So you have your bathroom stalls. Oh, there's even a couple of showers. That's honestly really useful. And then of course, over here you have your beach, so you can always swim in the water if you want to. You could also fish over here if you wanted to as well. And then over here on this side, this is, I guess, just the fishing spot area. I don't really see too much out here. There is a park bench and there is a sculpture station, but I don't really see anything else over here at the fishing spot. So I guess that's pretty much it for this area. Well, let's go back this way. So we have the Lost Wages Cemetery, and then it's right next door to something. I don't know what this is. The Fay Ray Arboretum is like right here too. So I guess we can check out the cemetery and we'll check out what's beside it. Okay, so we're down here at the cemetery. Oh, I actually like this with the palm trees. I think that is like a really nice touch. There is a mausoleum back here. I do see a couple of planter boxes by the grave. So I guess if you wanted to, you could plant flowers, you know, by the graves and stuff. But going over this way, I see a death flower bush, which is very useful. I see a park bench here and here. There's even like some little ponds that your Sims can fish. I'm pretty sure there's like a death fish spawner. I think that's it right there. So if you ever need to make ambrosia, you can always come here for that. But I think that might just be everything for this lot. There is also another death flower bush over here as well. And back here we have another one. So I think that's pretty much it for this lot though. Now I want to go right next to it because I really want to see what this is. I'm guessing it's just like a park or something, or maybe like a community garden space, because if you open up this lot, there's a couple of harvestables in here. So we have basil, cinnamon, we have truffles. So there's a bunch of different harvestables in here. And then outside of the lot, you have a grill, some picnic tables, ooh, some art easels. You can paint out here if you want to. There's also some red berry bean plant, midnight bean plant, Maui bean, Kanoa bean, and Corrado bean. So there's a lot of different beans and harvestables on this lot. And then you also have your Fay Ray Arboretum. So if you have like a fairy, or you could come in here if you want to and search for fairies. So you do have that on this lot. So I do kind of like this little area. Kind of useful. Okay, well, let's go ahead and move on. I guess we could go over here next. This is the Saddleback Motel. So this looks like an equestrian training ground. Yo, this lot is nice. Hold on. I don't even know where to start. Maybe we could just start over here. So I do see like a little training ground over here for your horses. They can come and jump if you want them to. And then like over here, there's a barn. Let's open this up. Oh, there's stables in here. I guess that kind of makes sense, but there's stables in here for your horses. You have some hitching posts, some salt licks, and a couple of horse balls. And then you have like this really nice building, which it says a hotel. So I'm assuming your Sims can stay here. So let's see. Well, when you come in, you have your mechanical bull object. Oh, you have a couple of slot machines, and I actually like the pattern on them. That's super nice. I like that. I'm going to start using this for stuff. That's kind of cool. You have a poker table over here. And then like back this way, I see a bar. There's no like actual bar object, but you do have like an island counter. Maybe it's supposed to be like a restaurant because you have a food synthesizer. And if you don't know, if you have food synthesizers, they come from Into the Future. If you have them on a community lot, you'll get waiters or waitresses that will naturally spawn. And then your Sims can place orders from them as if it was a restaurant. So you could kind of use this as like a restaurant if you wanted to. There is a couple of nectar racks in here. You have your bathrooms back this way. Over here is a roulette table. There's some more slot machines. In this room, I see a dartboard, a pool table, and a piano. And I think that might just be it for down here. So what about upstairs? Oh, there is no upstairs. Well, I guess you could pretend it's a motel. If you wanted to, you could place a bet down, I'm sure. And then like over here, it's like a place for weddings. So there's a wedding arch. You have chairs. There's a DJ booth. There's also a couple of chairs down here. There's a couple of tables, there's a grill, and you also have a little heart buffet table. So, by the way, this is store content, but it is free on the Sims 3 website. Oh, there's even like a little table for the cake. That's pretty cool. But I think that's like everything for this lot, y'all. And I honestly was not expecting this. Like, this is a surprise to me. Okay, well, let's go ahead and keep moving on, though. So I guess we'll go like back this way for a second because we have a lot. This is Big Buck's wedding chapel. Imagine getting married here and then having the reception over here. That'd be kind of like nice. And it's not that far away too, so like maybe Sims will travel. I don't know. But we are down here at the chapel, and I really like the way it looks, especially the roof. This just looks like it would be a chapel. Like I could see this being a church or something in real life, you know? Let's open it up though. Okay, so when you come in, there's a couple bathrooms by the entranceway, and then over here we have a wedding arch, we have some chairs, there is a piano, and you even have a podium. I guess if you wanted to listen to a sermon or a speech or something, you do that here technically. And then going over this way, we have a couple of bars. There is also another buffet table. There's a little jukebox. There is a vending machine in here, and then you have a couple of tables. So I guess you could have like the reception in here if you wanted to. In the back of the lot, I also see a couple of harvestables. So we have a banana tree, an apple tree, and there's another apple and banana tree. So you do have some harvestables here. So now I guess we could go over to this part of the world. This is where like a lot of the lots are. So I think I'm gonna start maybe here at the laundromat, and then we'll like go around. So over here we have the Lost Wages Laundry and Casino, and then it's right across the street from the Lost Wages Public Library. So I guess we'll check out the laundromat, then the library. Okay, y'all, so we're down here at the laundromat. Let's just go ahead and open it. So on the inside, I see your washing machines. There's a couple of dryers back here. There's a bookshelf, and you also have an arcade cabinet. There's a lot of space in here, so if you wanted to, you could add more washers and dryers or like something else in here if you wanted to. There are also a couple bathrooms in the corner, and then going over this way, oh my gosh, you can like almost gamble on like every single lot. The Sims in this world should never be poor. I'm just saying. Like, as long, all they need is a little bit of money, like literally like 100 simoleons. No, they just need to get 50. As long as they have 50 simoleons, they can make money potentially. So you have some slot machines in here. There is a roulette table and a poker table. I'm just telling you, like, these Sims can always make money. And then there's also a couple of dumpsters back here too. So even if you don't want to gamble, you can just dumpster dive and you can find stuff that way and sell it. So this is a rich Sim world. Okay, I'm calling it now. Okay, well, now let's just go across the street from it. So again, this is the library, and I love it the way it looks. I like how it's like right by this body of water too. Like, that's kind of cool. You could fish out here if you want to. Okay, so once you come in, I see like a front desk. So you have like a little desk over here. There's a computer desk over here as well. You have a couple of bookshelves, and then there's a couple more computers over here. Going over this way, there's a couple of bathrooms, and then once you go upstairs, you have a chess table. There are plenty of bookshelves up here, and then you have like places to sit down so you can read if you want to. Oh, there's another chess table. So there's like 2 on this lot. And then out in the back of the lot, you have a couple of grills and a couple of picnic tables. There's also another vending machine out here as well. Okay, so I think I'm gonna maybe go this way, y'all, to check out these lots, and then we'll like circle back around. So over here, we have the Lost Wages Outlet Mall South. This is the Outlet Mall East, and this one is West. So let's start at the salon, and then we'll just circle around. All right, so this is the salon, and I really like the border at the top of the building, as well as these signs. It kind of just gives off like store, you know, vibes in a way. So I guess we could start here maybe. So when you come in, there's a couple of, oh, these are supposed to be like little salon chairs. That's kind of nice. I like that. That's a nice touch. There's also a machine in here. So this tattoo machine, your Sims can give other Sims tattoos. So you have one of those in here. And then going back over this way, there's a couple of stylus stations in here as well. And then going over here on this side, you have a book register. Oh, so you can use this as like a bookstore if you want. Okay. There's even like this little like coffee and sweet register thing from university. So you can have your Sims eat here as well if you want to. This is kind of nice though. Like, imagine going to the salon, then you're going to go get some books, and then you can go get a coffee or something. That's so nice. And then like over here, you have a couple of computer desks. You also have bathrooms over here. I guess this could be like an internet cafe, so to speak. So you have a salon next to an internet cafe. Okay, well, let's go back over here. I think this one over here is supposed to be an elixir store, I want to say. Let's open this up. Oh, it is, but it's also a bot emporium. Interesting. Well, over here on this side, though, we have the elixir shop. So you have your register, there's a bookshelf, your alchemy station, the magical mirror, and then you also have your gem cutting machine, Bonehilda coffin, another alchemy station, which is kind of useful. And then you have a couple bathrooms. And then over here on this side, you have like an area for your plumb bots, which I actually like this about a lot of Damien's worlds, because it will have like a lot of stuff that you can use from different packs. So if you like to play with plumb bots, you know, or futuristic stuff, you can always have your Sims come here to like buy a food synthesizer. That's like 2,000 simoleons. That's actually not even a bad price for like what you get for it. Yeah, I might need to come here and get that. But anyway, though, you have that, and you also have like these plumb bots that you can also buy. There is a little bot machine over here too. You have a desk over here where you can actually have your Sims buy trait chips or nanites and like some processors and stuff like that. So if you like into the future gameplay, you could definitely come here for that kind of stuff. Okay, well, now let's go over here. I think this is a consignment store, I want to say. Store, yeah, it is. Okay, so you have your consignment store on this side. So as you can see, there's a lot of stuff in here, some assorted objects, your sculpture station, there's an art easel in here, dominoes table, chess table, drafting table. You even have a couple bathrooms, and like I said, a lot of different assorted objects. And then over here on this side, is this like an arcade? No, I think it's a comic book store. I think it's supposed to be a comic book store. I feel like that's right, but I could be wrong. Or maybe it's an arcade. I don't know. But either way, you have some arcade cabinets in here. There's also a bookshelf, well, a couple bookshelves actually. There's even like a little model train object, which is kind of cute. Okay, so now let's go over here. We have have the Lost Wages Fire Department, and then it's right across the street from the Happy Place Pool. So I guess we'll check out the fire department first. Okay, so we're down here at the fire department, and I was looking at this lot for a while, and I was like, where the heck is the fire truck gonna go? And then I noticed that there's literally a garage door right here, and I don't know how I didn't notice that. On the inside, of course, you have your fire truck, which is so obvious now, but you have a fire truck. Over here, you have your treadmills and weight machine. Going back this way is a kitchen area, so you can eat here if you want to. There's a stereo, a bathroom here. You have a inventing table here, and there's also an art easel over here on this side. And then going back outside, there's a hot tub. There is also a trampoline. There are a couple of harvestables out here. So we have lettuce and onion and tomato and grapes. So there's a good selection of stuff. There's even a telescope, and I also see a snowman out here. He kind of just vibing though. Okay, well, let's just go ahead and go upstairs. So once you go upstairs, I see some more bathrooms. You have a lot of empty space, so if you wanted to, you could add some stuff, or you could build a couple of rooms in here to kind of like section off the space a little bit. But otherwise, you have a couple of beds, and you also have a chess table here as well. And I think that might just be it for this lot. Oh, there is like a little pond where you can fish, but I think that's pretty much everything. All right, well, let's go across the street because this is the public pool. Oh, it's like an L-shaped pool. I like that. But you do have a pool. There's a poolside bar, a hot tub over here. There's a couple places to lounge. You also have a water slide. You have some picnic tables and some grills, and then you have a couple of chess tables out here as well. Going over this way, you have a couple of vending machines. I'm assuming over here is where the bathrooms are. So when you open these up, yep, you have your bathrooms, and then you also have a couple of showers back here too, which is also very useful because my Sims in particular are always stinky. But I think that's like everything for this lot. Well, now let's try to go to the middle of the world. So I guess we could go over here next. This is the Paradise Center, and it's right next to the Lost Wages Festival grounds. So I guess we'll go to the Paradise Center next. I wonder if this is going to be like a recreation center or something. Like, I'm not really for sure, but it could be. But this is how it looks from the outside though. I do see a platform out here with a couple of tables. So maybe SimFest happens out here or something. I don't know. But let's just open up the building to see. I mean, I guess technically this could be a recreation center, I guess. But either way, when you come in, it looks like there's a little mini casino on the inside. And then over here we have a little arcade, so there are some skee ball objects and some whack-a-gnome objects as well, some arcade games and arcade cabinets. And then going over this way, this kind of looks like a little mini consignment store. Maybe it's like a mall or something like that, right? This isn't a consignment register, but you do have like a lot of different assorted objects. So I see a chess table, art easel, sculptor station. So you could build skills here if you really wanted to. And then back this way, I see a bar with the food synthesizer. So it's like a restaurant kind of. There's even like a little sweet treat register. So like there's a lot of food to be ate on this lot. You even have a bathroom in the back. There's also an elevator. So I want to go upstairs. Oh, it's just a one-story building. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of giving like mall vibes, but I don't know. Let me know down below. What is this supposed to be, Damien? I really want to know. Over here, though, is where the festival ground is. So there isn't a festival going on in my game right now, but, you know, eventually there will be a summer festival, fall, spring, winter, that kind of thing. I guess this is how it looks by default. So I guess, as you can see, we have boxes. I guess this is supposed to take the place of some actual stuff. There's like the little wishing well in the middle. I like that. I haven't used this object in a while, but I used to use this object all the time, y'all. All the time. If you didn't know, pro strat, you could actually have your sim come here to steal coins. If they can like successfully steal one, you can get the coin and take it to the slot machine and literally get guaranteed money. So yeah, just a little pro tip for people who didn't know. Okay, well, I see some buildings around it. I kind of want to check out this one first. This one has an archway, so I don't know what's on the inside of it. Ooh, I had a feeling it was going to be arcade cabinets, and I was right. I like that. And then like over here, there's another like sweet treat register, so to speak. Back this way, this is just a room with some picnic tables. So I guess if you wanted to, you could come inside of here and just eat and stuff. There's also a couple of vending machines and picnic tables outside of it. And then over here, I'm assuming are the bathrooms. So let's just open these up. Yep, you have your bathroom stalls. There's even a couple of urinals in here too. But I think that's like everything for this lot. Okay, so why don't we go over here next? This is the Forbidden City. This is listed as a resort, so I kind of want to see what this one looks like. Okay, so we're down here at the Forbidden City. It looks pretty cool from the outside. Ooh, so I see like a tower of rooms. These are like rabbit hole rooms. That's pretty interesting. We'll check that out in a little bit. But down below, I see the check-in desk. You also have a little mini arcade section in the corner. There's a couple of slot machines and some, you know, gambling tables and stuff like that. Ooh, I actually like this wallpaper. I don't think I've ever really used this for anything, but that's kind of cool. I like it has like the little dragons on it. That's kind of nice. There's also like more slot machines over here as well. But going over this way, I see the buffet room, so you can come in here and eat or get a drink if you want to. There's even a fortune cookie machine. That's kind of cool. Going over this way, there's some more slot machines. There's also some bathrooms over here. Outside of the lot, you have a wedding arch. There's a couple of chairs out here too. There's a food stand out here. And then going over this way, I see a martial arts training post. Your Sims can break boards out here. Oh, there's another one too. There's two. I didn't even notice that. There is a treadmill out here and a weight machine. There is a nice sized pool out here. And then you also have like some showers over here too. And there's also weight machines over here on this side. I didn't even see that. And now I kind of want to go upstairs to see like what's up here though. So this is the second floor. So as you can see, you have rooms in here. For example, this room has like a kitchen attached to it. It even has a place where you can come and eat. Oh, there's actually two double beds. I didn't even see that. So you have two double beds. There's a living room in here, and then you also have an ensuite bathroom. And I'm assuming it's going to be the same on the opposite side. Yes, pretty much the same. Okay, well now let's go upstairs. Okay, so I don't know. Are these just for decoration? I don't know if your Sim can actually get up here to reach these. I don't think they can. Well, no, I think they can. Yeah, because there's a stair right here. They would come inside of these rooms and disappear. Okay, so they can actually use this. It is functional. I'm glad I actually got to see that. Okay, well, let's go next door to it though, because I think this is also a resort. This is the Casadena Casino Hotel. I kind of just want to see what this is listed as. It's listed as a bar, but I guess maybe you could stay here if you wanted to. I don't really know. Let's just open it up to see. So all the way down at the bottom, I see a roulette table and another blackjack table. Over here, I see a lot of slot machines. There's even like a car on display. Over here is a couple of instruments on the platform. Over here on this way, you have like a bar slash kitchen. So it could be a restaurant if you wanted it to be. There's a drink and food synthesizer. You have some sinks, and then you have a couple bathrooms here. And then outside of the lot, I kind of want to see out here really quick. So out here, I see a couple of picnic tables. I see some bathrooms over here too. There's a big pool. You have some lounge chairs, and there's also a bar out here. And then once you go upstairs, it's kind of like lofted. So over here is an arcade. So there's a lot of arcade cabinets and arcade games. There's a pool table in here, a claw machine, skee ball. There is a lot to do on this one lot. I think this is as high as the lot goes, right? Yeah, okay, so the rest of the stuff you can't really access. Okay, well now let's just go ahead and go down this way. So across the street, we have the Caesar Salad, and then we also have the Royal Court. So this is a lounge, and this is like a karaoke lounge, I guess. Let's go to the lounge first though. Okay, so this is the Caesar Salad. I really want to see what the inside looks like. Okay, let's just open it up. Ooh, this looks nice. Hold on, let's go all the way down. Ooh, wait, let's see. So down here we have like the lobby area, but there's a lot of like slot machines and, you know, tables down here. So like I said earlier, you can almost gamble on just about every single lot. Over here, you kind of have more or less the same thing, you know? And then like back this way, I see a bar. There's also like a platform over here with some instruments, so I guess you could have like a live show here. There's a couple of tables. There's also a food synthesizer in the back, and then you also have a couple bathrooms here. Now going back over this way, oh, it's like a little wedding venue or like a little wedding chapel. You have your wedding arch. There's your chairs. You also have a couple of tables out here, and you also have a buffet table. And there's a couple like tables here, I guess, for some cakes if you want it. That's kind of nice though. I like that. Y'all, this is a $sign pool. That is so cool. And that also rhymed. But this is kind of cool though. Like, bro, I like that. I need to do something like this. That's kind of cool. I didn't even know you could do anything like that. And then like, of course, out here though, you have a couple of loungers by it. There's a couple of bathrooms back this way. There's also a couple of showers in here too. I kind of want to go up the elevator. So is there anything else above this? No. Okay, so it is just a one-story building. Okay, so now I want to go over here to this lot. Again, this is called the Royal Court and it's shaped like a castle. I really need to see what is inside of this lot. So why don't we just open it up? Okay, well, all the way down at the bottom, there's more slot machines, more more tables where you can gamble. Over here though is a bathroom. So as you can see, you have your stalls, there's a urinal, a couple of sinks and some mirrors in here. And then you also have another bathroom over here on this side as well. And then going back this way, you have like a little mini arcade section. There's a couple of arcade games and arcade cabinets in here. Over here, you have a bar. There's also a food synthesizer. So again, like I said earlier, it could be a restaurant if you wanted it to be, or at least you could just get food here, you know. And there's also a bar. And then over here, it looks like maybe SimFest could be over here because you have like places to sit. There's like a stage. So I'm guessing maybe SimFest can happen over here. I don't think there's anything above this. Oh, it's not. Oh, okay. Well, that's pretty much it for this lot. Okay, well, why don't we go next door to it? This is called the French Kiss. And this is listed as what? This is listed as a resort. And it's right across the street from the Bridgeport Rumble, which is a dance lounge. So I guess we'll check out the resort first. Okay, so we're down here at the French Kiss. Let's go ahead and open it up. Let's see. So all the way down at the bottom, I guess we could maybe start over here first. So this looks like a gym, and you have a couple of showers like over here on this side. And then over here we have like another like casino with a bubble blowing machine on the inside of it. Over here you have the check-in desk, and then you have like a couple places to sit. There's some more, you know, slot machines in here too. And then over here you have your buffet room. So you have your buffet tables, your tables. There's a vending machine and some bathrooms back this way. And then outside of the lot, oh, there's like a little wedding area. So you can get married out here if you wanted to. There's a couple of umbrella tables. There's also a pool. It's in the shape of a heart. I just saw that. Look at that, y'all. It's kind of cool. There's also a poolside bar out here too, and you have a couple places to lounge and a karaoke machine. I'm just not noticing that. Interesting. And then when you go upstairs, you have your rooms. So I guess we could just look at one of them because I think they're kind of like all the same. So over here you have two double beds. There's a little mini living room. You also have a table, and then you have like a kitchen attached to it with a couple of nectar racks, which is kind of cool. And then of course you do have your bathrooms that are also attached to them as well. But I think that's pretty much like all the rooms over here. And I think all the ones over here are also kind of like the same as well. And then of course, when you go upstairs, you have like your rabbit hole rooms. So your Sims can also come up here to go to sleep if you want them to. Well, now let's go across the street. This again is called the Bridgeport Rumble. And I really want to see what this looks like. So all the way down at the bottom, you have like a, you know, another casino down here. You know, you can always gamble. There is a bar back this way with a couple of tables. There's also like some dance cages. I mean, period. But there's like a little dance floor in here. Your Sims can dance. There's wall speakers and stuff like that. Different effect lights and stuff like that as well. Oh, I didn't even see this, but outside of the lot, there's a pool. There is also another bar. You have some showers over here, and you even have a couple of umbrella tables. And then let's go ahead and go up the elevator though. So up here, I don't really think there's anything else on this lot. I guess it's just another one-story building. So now let's go down the street. This is not a typical park. So I want to see what this is if it's not a typical park. It's a cute little park though. This is cute. Well, down here, I see a couple of trees. So we have apple trees and lime trees as well. Over here, there's a couple of chess tables. You have, I guess, maybe like another Showtime stage maybe, or maybe just like a stage in general. But you do have some chairs outside of it. Oh, you can also have your Sims get married out here too at the park. There's a couple of park benches. There's a wedding arch. You have like something here. Can I just see what this is? Let's open this up. Oh, it's just a bathroom. Okay. Well, you just have your bathroom here. And then over here, you have some playground equipment. So you have your treehouse, you have a swing set, and you also have a couple of spring rides. And then over here, we have a couple of grills and a couple of picnic tables out here as well. And there's also a vending machine, but I think that's like everything for this lot. I think this lot is like really cute and really small. Okay, well, let's go ahead and keep moving on. So I guess we could go over here next. This is the Moneybags Gym. Okay, so this is the Moneybags Gym. Let's open it up. So when you come in, I see a sweet treat register. There's a couple of tables in here. There's a vending machine. There's a pretty big pool in here too. Going over this way, there's a couple of bathrooms with showers on the inside of them. I like the gold trim. That looks kind of fancy. But now let's go ahead and go upstairs. So up here, it's kind of like lofted or whatever. But up here, I see a big dance floor. There's some treadmills. There's also a couple of weight machines. And I think that might just be it for up here. Okay, so now let's go across the street. This is the unidentified flying object. Ooh, like a UFO? Let's see what this is. Ooh, this looks fancy from the outside. Okay, well, this is called the UFO. Let's open it up. Okay, so when you come in, of course, you have your gambling objects, your slot machines, your table, you know. There's also like some more back this way. Look at the galaxy wallpaper. That's kind of cool. Over here, you have another stage and you have like some places to sit. And now let's go upstairs. Over here, you have like a little mini arcade, you know. And then over here, you have a bar, some tables. There's a bathroom here and here. You also have a food synthesizer in this room, and then you have a couple of vending machines, and I think that might just be it for this lot. Is there anything above it? No. And then behind the lot, you just have some picnic tables and a vending machine. You also have a pool over here with a couple places to lounge, but I think that might just be it for this lot. Okay, so now let's go back this way. So we have the Lost Wages Junkyard. Okay, so we're down here at the Junkyard. As you can see, you do have like your junk mounds that your Sims can dig through. There's also a couple of like tables out here too. So this over here is like a poker table. This is a roulette table. What is going on? I guess technically if you wanted to, you could gamble at the junkyard. I mean, hey, you might as well if you're already here, right? Or maybe these are like supposed to be like old, outdated ones. I'm not really for sure. But there's also like an easel here too. And over here is a building, which I don't know what's on the inside of this. Let's see. So inside of here, oh, you just have a couple of inventing tables. There's a chemistry table, and you even have a bathroom back here too. There's even like this little broadcasting object. Huh, that's pretty interesting. But I think that might just be it for this lot. Oh, there's a dumpster here too, so you can dumpster dive. But I think that might just be it for that lot, y'all. Okay, well, let's keep moving on. So let's go back this way. So over here we have the nectar of love. Okay, so this is the nectar of love. Before we look outside, let's just look inside real quick. So over here, as y'all can see, there is a lot of nectar X. So if you need some nectar, you need to come here. There's also a couple tables in here too. Over here, you have your bathrooms, you have your nectary register, and then like outside of the lot, I see a lot of grapes. So you have a lot of grapes out here. You can get married if you wanted to. There's a buffet table and a table for your cake. There are some umbrella tables and some more harvestables back this way. So you have cherries, pomegranates, plums, pomelos, watermelon and stuff like that. So there's some more harvestables back this way. And I think there's something down below. So let's just go all the way down here. Oh, so you have a couple of nectar machines. Okay. There's also a shower in here too. So I guess you can shower off after you make nectar, you know? So now let's go upstairs. So when you go upstairs, you have a little casino. So you can gamble up here if you want to. So you have that option. But I think that's everything for this lot too. Okay, so now let's go back this way because I think I missed a couple of lots. Like for example, I don't think we've seen this. This is the Lost Wages Museum. Let's check this out next. Okay, so we're down here at the Lost Wages Museum. Let's just open it up. Let's see, so when you come in, ooh, I see like some animal sculptures. These are kind of nice. I like those. But when you come in though, you have some sculptures on display. You also have a couple like objects on these little display tables as well. So these are like widgets, I want to say. So that's kind of cool. You have like more over here on this side. Going back this way though, you have your bathrooms. And then outside of the lot, you have a lot of harvestables back out here. And then over here, you have like a little fountain. So when you go upstairs though, you have some paintings on the walls. There's a couple of fountains in here. Ooh, a couple of nice fancy vases on display. That's kind of nice. And then you even have a couple of sculptures in here too. But I want to go upstairs again to see what else is up here. So up here, you have an art easel. There's a lunar horoscope object. There's some more stuff on display. And then back this way, there's a little bird tree. There is a little magical mirror. And there's also like a skeleton and also a guitar. So I guess maybe these are on display as well. But I think that is everything for this lot. So why don't we go right across the street from it? So this is the pyramid. Y'all, this is so cool. So this is the pyramid. I didn't even know that you could do something like this with the roofing in the game. That is so cool. I actually like that. That's really cool. Okay, well, let's open it up though. So down below, I see a couple of tables. There's also another platform back here. There's, of course, gonna be some slot machines, you know. Over here, you have a couple of tables. There's also a pool table back this way. You also have a couple bathrooms back here. But now I want to go up the elevator to see what's up here. Ooh, this is like a bar slash restaurant. Ooh, this is nice. I like the wallpaper and stuff. This is so cool. I want to build something like this. But you have a couple of tables in here as well. You even have like the little like mummy's tomb. I hope it's empty. I think it's empty. But this is so cool though. There's also some more bathrooms back this way. I actually really like this lot. This was really unique. I've never seen anything like that in The Sims 3 before. Okay, so let's keep moving on though. So let's go back this way. So over here we have the Center for Enlightenment. And then we also have the Silly Billies. So let's check out the Center of Enlightenment first. This is the Center for Enlightenment. Let's open it up to see what it looks like on the inside. So this is listed as a dojo, by the way. So you do have a couple of your martial arts training posts. You have like that board breaking object from World Adventures. Going over this way, you have your bathrooms. Outside of the lot, you have a lot of different harvestables back out here. So there's a lot of those. You even have a couple of art easels back here too. And then once you go upstairs, you have your treadmills, your weight machine. There's a pull-up bar in here. And I think that just might be it for this lot. Okay, well now let's go right beside it. This is Silly Billies, and this looks like a little amusement park. This is kind of cool. Look at the roller coaster. This is so nice. Okay, I guess we could maybe just start on this side. So, you know, there is a carousel over here, so your Sims can ride that. Oh, they can also take like little silly pictures with this thing. This is kind of cool too. And then like going over this way, you have like a little building. I don't know what's on the inside of this, so let's just open it up to see. Oh, it's like a little mini arcade. Okay, so you have like your whack-a-gnome, pinball table, claw machine, arcade game. So you do have that over here. And then going back over this way, this appears to be like a casino, so you can have your Sims gamble inside of here if you want to. And then going back over here, this appears to be, oh look, it's like a little person. But you have like a little pool over here, and then you have like some places to lounge. There's a hot tub. There's a couple bathrooms over here with a couple of showers on the inside of them. And then going back over this way, you have a little tent, but you also have like some umbrella tables out here. Inside of the tent, you have a popcorn machine, you have a cotton candy machine, a little mirror. You also have like another sweet treat register. And then over here we have another stage with some more places to sit down. So I guess SimFest could also be here, I guess. There's also some stairs, and I guess this leads to where the roller coaster is. So you go all the way up here, and then your Sims can ride the roller coaster all the way around the building, which I think is so cool. Like, honestly, y'all, this lot is so nice. I like this one. But I think that's pretty much everything for Silly Billies. Okay, so really quick, let's go back this way because I missed a couple of lots. So over here we have the Harmony Garden. We also have the Under the Sea Bowling. And then we have a lot over here, the Silver Lake West, East, and then we also have this other one, just a typical casino motel. So why don't we check out this spot first? So this is also listed as a dojo, by the way. So it looks like a little peaceful park though. So you have a bridge, you can fish out here if you want to. You have your Vote of Iniquity. You also have some harvestables like apples and plums and pomegranates. There's a couple of easels. Going over this way, you have like a little playground section for your kids. And there's even like the martial arts training post. And you also have a little snake charming basket back this way. But I think that might just be everything for this lot. Oh, you even have the little board object that your Sims can break. But I think that might just be it for this lot though. So now let's go across the street. And again, this is an arcade. So I want to open up this lot. Okay, so when you first come in, I guess this is like the little like front desk section, you know. There are some bathrooms back this way. Going over here, you can have your Sims gamble. Okay, it is under the sea. I guess they got casinos underneath the sea, but you can come over here and gamble if you want to. You even have a couple of bowling lanes in here. There's a couple of tables. Over here, you have a bar and, you know, a little food synthesizer. So it's like a bar/restaurant. Oh, this is kind of nice though. Damien included a little aquatic display, and I really love this. This comes from Late Night, by the way. Okay, well, I think that's like everything for here. Outside of the lot though, you just have a dumpster, but I think that's like everything for this lot. All right, so now let's check out the fishing spot and the beach. So let's check out the fishing spot first. So out here, I just see a pier where your Sims can fish. You have a couple of places to sit and also an art easel. And then I guess over here, you know, is the actual beach. So I see right off the bat, I see a couple of bathrooms. I guess we could check this out first. So you have your bathrooms, you have your showers, there's a couple of sinks. Going over this way, I see the lifeguard stand. Over here, you have a wedding arch with a couple places to sit down. Over here, we have a couple of tables, and there's also a table for cakes. I haven't really done that many beach weddings in The Sims, and now I kind of want to do one. All right, y'all, well, I think that's everything for this lot. And over here, we have the just a typical casino motel. So let's see what this looks like. I like the color scheme with the roof, the windows, the stone. I think that looks really nice. There's even a couple of grills out here and you can like sit down and eat at the picnic tables. There's a bar. I didn't even see this either. But let's open up the lot though. So when you come in, I guess we could start on this side. It is just a casino, as you can see. So you have your typical, you know, your slot machines, your tables. Same thing over here on this side. You do have a bathroom on this side though. And then once you go upstairs, you have your rooms. So we'll just look at one room. So for example, this one has the double beds. Ooh, these are Murphy beds, by the way. Gotta be careful with those. You have your Murphy beds. You also have a little place to sit and watch TV. There is a bookshelf. Over here, we have our kitchen with a mini fridge. There's also an ensuite bathroom. And you even have like a little stereo. And then in the hallway, you just have some places to sit. And then the other rooms, as y'all can see, are pretty much the same. And then let's go upstairs again. Oh, that's everything. Okay. Well, that was pretty much everything for this lot. Now, the only other community lot that we haven't seen yet is literally right in the middle of where my neighborhood that I built is. So I guess we could check out this lot. This is the Perfect Neighborhood Park, and it's at 28 Penny Pincher Avenue. So Gargamel asked me if I had an idea for a name for this section of the world, and I was like, why don't we just call it Penny Pincher Avenue? Because, like, you know, we're in a casino world, you know. So yeah, that's where the name came from. But let's go ahead and check out this park though. So down here at the park, you have a couple of grills, a couple of umbrella tables. There is a pond over here. There's some easels, a telescope. There's some trees. There's a lot of skill building objects. There's a hopscotch object. You also have your bathrooms here. Let's go ahead and open up the bathroom. So as you can see, you have your bathrooms, and then going over this way, you have like a little playground section as well. So you have a playhouse, a slide and swing, and then going back here, you have a couple of chess tables, and I think that might just be it for the park. Okay, y'all, so that was the last community lot in the world. So now we could check out some of the residentials. I don't think we're going to see them all today, but I especially want to show off the houses that I worked on as well as some other ones. This is the first house that I actually built for this neighborhood. It is a starter home, and I kind of wanted something that was kind of like a little bit outdated, maybe like 70s, 80s style, you know, a little bit retro. But this is like what it looks like from the outside, and of course I placed Elliot down here. Now once you open it up, I don't know about y'all, but I like to have a good amount of space in my starter homes, because usually I'm like a family player. I feel like you need like space for family, right? So I left a lot of space in here, so if you wanted to like add stuff, you could. But when you come in the house though, you have a living room, there's a desk, so maybe if you want to do homework or have a computer, you can have that here. You have your bathroom over here in the back. There is a nice sized kitchen. It's not super big though, but you have a kitchen. And then going back this way, you have your bedroom, and that's, you know, pretty much it. It is a starter home. There's a bookshelf in here as well, but yeah, I just kind of wanted something nice to kind of get you started. There is a parking space in the front yard, by the way, so you know, if you have a car, it'll be there. Okay, so I guess we could just circle around. So this, I think this was like one of the last houses I built, or the next to the last house that I built, but I kind of wanted this one to be, I don't know, kind of fancy in a way. So this is what it looks like from the outside. I really like the angled window that I put. I thought that was a really nice touch, and I really like all of the landscaping that I chose as well though. So when you come in, there's a little computer desk by the door. There's also a bookshelf, and you have a living room area. There's also a little stereo, and then you have like your kitchen back this way, which I love the kitchen. I love that dark wood with the blue. I think that just looks so nice. And then over here, this is supposed to be like a teen's room. So there's a couple beds. There's a computer desk over here with a laptop. There's a stereo as well. And then over here, I actually forgot to include the bathroom when I first sent this build off to Gargamel, so I had to like figure out where to put a bathroom, so I decided to just kind of like put it over here by like the bedroom. But we have a little mini bathroom, and then over here of course we have our bedroom with a couple of bookshelves. I actually used the one from the base game, like the single one, and I just put them both together to kind of make like one big bookshelf. But that's pretty much everything for the bedroom. And then we also have a garage in here as well. I put a couple of shelves in here in case you wanted to display something, but that's pretty much it for the garage though, you know, just pretty basic. And that's pretty much everything for this house. So now let's go over here. This is another starter home. So this one is a little bit smaller. Maybe, you know, if your Sims are on a little bit of a budget, they can live here. But this is another starter home that I built, and there's another parking space here. And then once you open it up, you have a little living room area. There's another desk over here as well. Going over here, you have your kitchen, your bathroom, and your bedroom. I went with an orangey, peachy kind of color for this house, you know, and like I said, I kind of left you a little bit of space, so if you wanted to add some stuff, you could. Maybe like a, you know, a playpen or a baby walker or something, so you at least have space if you need it. And you can always extend the house out if you wanted to more. Okay, so now let's go over here to this one. This one, honestly, y'all, it might be my favorite one. It's a modern styled house, and I never, y'all know me, I don't ever build anything modern, but this one I really liked, especially the way it turned out. I love this little bump out on the house. I thought that looked so cool. But let's go ahead and open it up, and as you can see, I went with a more like neutral kind of color scheme for this room, kind of like a brown, beige, yellowy kind of tone. But I really like the way that this room turned out. There's even a sliding door that leads to a back porch. I chose a grill and a table. There's also a picnic table out here. It leads you to the pool in like a little like patio chill spot out here. And I thought this was kind of nice too. And then when you go back inside the house though, you have your kitchen over here. You also have your staircase, which leads up. And then like over here, you have a kid's room. There's also a bathroom over here as well. I wanted upstairs to be like an office-y space. So I gave you a computer desk and a couple of bookshelves, a couple places to sit. And there's also another bedroom up here. And then there's also a bathroom. So this is a 2-bathroom, 2-bedroom home. And it's not super big, but I really love the way that this one turned out, y'all. Like, I love this. You might want to rotate this window. Apparently I forgot to do that, so you might want to rotate that. But that's pretty much everything for this build. Well, now let's go over to the last house that I built. And this one I think was the second one that I worked on, and I'm really happy with how this one turned out as well. It's a more like rustic kind of vibe on the inside of it, but this is how it looks from the outside. And then once you open, I think this is also a starter home for like a family of 3, I want to say. But when you come in though, you have a little nursery with like the little sheet print and stuff like that. Over here we have a living room, we have our our kitchen back this way. We have a bathroom, which is a pretty nice sized bathroom actually. And then we also have a like primary bedroom over here. You know, so it's not, you know, the fanciest house of all time, but I really love how this one turned out. Like the color scheme, love it. Yeah, it's a lot of pets objects that I use for this one too. And it's a pretty big yard, so if you need to extend the house or rebuild the house, you have a lot of space for that. Okay, y'all, well, that was the last house that I worked on, so I guess we could check out some of the other houses. Like I said, I don't think we're going to see all of them today because there's quite a few in this world. I am going to just skip around a little bit though. So I guess I could start maybe here. We could look at a house here, maybe like a house over here. So I guess we'll start at this one first. Okay, so we're down here at this house, and this one looks like a little suburban house. Let's open it up though. All right, so when you come in, you have a garage over here. There's a living room area over here with the fireplace. You have a couple bookshelves and a little desk over here. You have your kitchen and your table. Back this way, you have a bedroom. Well, that's actually like three. You have a bedroom here, a smaller one, and then you have this one with a Murphy bed, and then you have this one which is a little bit bigger, I believe. Oh, and this bedroom has an ensuite bathroom. I just noticed that. Okay. And then there's also like a bathroom in the hallway. And then back here, we have a nice sized pool, and you even have like some space over here. So if you wanted to add more stuff, you kind of could if you wanted to. But I think that's like everything for this house. Ooh, wait, I kind of want to see the one across the street since we're already here to it. Let's just check out this one real quick. Let's just open it up for a second. So inside of here, you have your nice kitchen. I like the color scheme. Over here, you kind of have like a big space, but you have like your dining table. There's a desk. You have a bookshelf and fireplace. Over here, you have your living room. And then going back over this way, you have a garage space. So inside of here, you have an easel and you have a chess table. And then once you go upstairs, you have a couple of bedrooms. So you have two bedrooms over here with single beds, and then you have like a bigger bedroom over here with an ensuite bathroom. All right, so can I just check out maybe like two of these over here since I looked at two of those? I want to look at maybe the red one first. Ooh, I like the color of this house. I like how it has these trees out in front. That's a really nice touch. So when you come in, there's a pretty big garage area. There's also a bathroom over here. You have a nice kitchen. I love the blue color scheme. Going back this way, you have a living room area. Over here, you have two bedrooms. This one just has a double bed and a desk. Over here, we have a office space with a chess table, an art easel, and a desk. Over here, we have a kid's room. So you have a crib and you know, have a bed. There's also like a little teddy bear over here too. And I think that might just be it for this house. So now let's go across the street. Ooh, look at this yellow one. This one is cute though. I like this one. So when you come in, this is like another garage. Inside of here though, you have a sculpture station and a drafting table. You have your living room by the fireplace. You have two bedrooms. So this one is a little bit smaller. Maybe this could be like for a kid or a teenager. This one is a little bit bigger. So maybe like for parents or something. Over here, we have a bathroom. And then we also have a nice kitchen, which I like the color scheme. You also have like a little dining table over here. And then outside of the house, you have a pretty big pool. You have some lounge chairs. There's also a poolside bar, which is kind of useful. But I think that might just be everything for this house. There are some smaller houses that I want to check out, like these over here. I don't think we'll look at all of them, but I kind of just want to see what some of these look like. Like, for example, this little orange one I think looks so cute. I think this one might actually be a starter home. Yeah, so when you come in, you have a kitchen, you have a bedroom here and here. There's a bathroom, and then you also have like your living room with a gargoyle statue. And there's also like a gem cutting machine as well. So I think this might be a starter home, or maybe at least a starter home for two Sims maybe. And then like beside it, we also have like another house. I don't know if this one is a starter home, but let's open it up. So inside of here, you have a kitchen. You have some pet objects like pet beds and litter boxes and scratching post. You have a bedroom here, a bathroom, and you have your living room. So this one is just a one bedroom house. Behind it, you have a pool and you have a couple places to lounge, but I think that's like everything for this house. What about the green one across the street? I think this will be the last one that we check out over here, but I just want to see what this one looks like. So inside of here, you have a table, you have some workout equipment. There's a dartboard, a kitchen back this way. You have a living room here, a bathroom, and then you also have a bedroom. So it's a one bedroom, one bathroom. And then behind it, you have a ping pong table, a martial arts training post, and you can also have your Sims break the boards as well. But I think that's like everything for this house too. Okay, like I said, y'all, I do want to kind of skip around a little bit. Can I check out maybe like a house from over here? Maybe this one. I want to see what this one looks like. Ooh, I like the roofing on this one and like how it kind of like slopes down. That's nice. I don't really think I've ever seen a house like that in The Sims 3. So when you come in, you have a dining room. Over here, you have a kitchen. Going back over here, you have a living room. And then like you have a room over here with a sculpture station, and you also have a art easel. And then like going back this way, you have a desk, a bookshelf, and you have like a pretty big room. It's like a ballroom, I guess, or a dance room. pretty big dance floor, and also a karaoke machine. Back this way, we have a pool slide, pet house. There's also a hot tub back this way. And then when you go upstairs, you have a bedroom here, here, and here. So this is like 3 bedrooms in this area. There's also a bathroom in the middle. Going over this way, there's a pool table, and you have another pretty big bedroom over here with a ensuite bathroom and a desk. And it also has a couple of sculptures and bookshelves. Okay, y'all, so really quick, there was a house that I wanted to check out. I think it's this one right here. I saw this one earlier. I didn't see the inside, but I saw like the outside of it earlier. And I really want to see what's on the inside. Now it says it's the natural lofts. It's a 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom. I really just want to see what's here. So down below is just a hallway, and then upstairs you have your bedroom here, and then you have like your living room, you have a dining table, your kitchen and bathroom. Okay, so that's pretty much everything for this house. Okay, y'all, I think I might check out one more house before we go. I don't think we've seen anything in this neighborhood. Maybe this house with the blue roof. I think I'll check out this one. Okay, so we're down here at this house with the blue roof. I like the A-framed roofing on it. Let's open this one up. So inside of here, we have a living room, a garage with a chemistry table on the inside of it. We have our bathroom. We have a kitchen area over here, and then it kind of leads to the backyard. You have a grill, some umbrella tables, a sculpture station, and a gym cutting machine. And then when you go upstairs, you have 1, 2, 3 bedrooms, and then you have like an office space, and then you also have like a bathroom in the middle of it. And you know what? I kind of want to check out one more house. Can we just check out this orange house? And this will be the last one that we look at. I really want to see what this one looks like. So this one I think could be another starter home. So inside of here though, you do have a big garage, you have a living room, there is a nursery, you have a bedroom here, you also have a bathroom over here, and then in the backyard you also have a pool. But I think that's pretty much everything for this house. But anyway, y'all, that is all that I have for this video. Again, this world is called Lost Wages. I really like this world a lot, and I'm not just saying that because I built lots for this world. I really do like this world, so I'm gonna leave this one linked down below if you want to check it out. But anyway, y'all, that is all that I have for this one, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Thanks for watching.